Nation, there's no doubt in my mind that you guys are in the business of wanting what's best for this team, regardless of whether or not you like Dak Prescott or not, regardless of whether or not you feel as if though he is the answer or he's not the answer. But the questioning that's always around is, what about other quarterbacks, right? And it's so toxic. This conversation of the quarterback is so toxic because on one end, we've been waiting. We've been waiting for this team to change. And on the other end, some people can look at this team and say, if only they do this, if only they do that, right? So the dream is what one article wrote, and I don't have time to post the fancy descriptions of the article. It said the dream would be to grab a veteran quarterback like a Russell Wilson for Dak Prescott. And keep in mind that Dak Prescott got to be signed before you can deal with Dak Prescott. I'm with the belief, and you guys can call me crazy, that all Russell Wilson is an older Dak Prescott. Call me crazy, but I don't see that far in a part of separation amongst the two. Now, Russell Wilson got him a Super Bowl. And remember what I said, when you got a Super Bowl, everything can change, right? A lot of people can be looking at this thing and say, well, he's a Super Bowl champion. Just like when Dan Marino, by him not having a Super Bowl, people kind of really don't put him up in those stratospheres of the greatest quarterback of all time because he don't have a Super Bowl. And I keep telling people that football is a team, collective sport. But it is what it is at this point. Some people, believe it or not, regardless of the situation, would never let some things go. And this organization is so toxic with it. Now, I do know that a lot of people will say, well, Russell Wilson never had the talent. Well, he had the Legion of Boom, right? And one can argue that he always had a better coach than Jason Garrett, right? So it is what it is. But at this point, the Dallas Cowboys must sign Dak Prescott. If not, then we'll be really trying to find that other quarterback. I want to know, who do you guys feel? Who do you guys think would be that guy? I'm going to look around. Who do you guys feel like instantly bringing this quarterback on will resolve all of the issues that have been going on more than 25 years? You know what? The craziest thing of it all, if you listen to some of the people long enough, they will say, man, it's Dak Prescott's fault. And it's been for 25 years. Like, he been playing on this team for 25 years. Even when you can see with your natural eyes that some of the same and similar issues been going on for more than 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Let that sink into your mental. And then we get labeled Dak heads, Dak apologists. But the realism is right in your face. The issue, the problem at hand, was way before Dak Prescott ever thought about being on this team, right? Boy, we can go on and on about this. And even if you speak from an objective point of view, even if when you speak from a opinionated, when you add and sprinkle the facts, still remain the same. Those convinced against their will is of the same opinion still. It's no changing of their minds, their thoughts, and they just never will be happy. They would never will be happy. So my thing is, even when you look at everything, the Russell Wilsons of the world, I bet you there's some Seattle Seahawks fan that's mad and upset and pissed off at the world because he lost that Super Bowl by throwing that interception right in the money zone, right? Some people would never let that go. They're not happy with that, right? Or they could be mad at the coach. All you had to do is put the ball in the belly of the beast, right? So many things. And maybe, just maybe, Tom Brady wouldn't even have him an extra Super Bowl. But it is what it is. Shout out to Tom Brady, though. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. But I don't know why the people just don't understand this. Yes, a quarterback can do wonders for your organization. Yes, he can. But you still need defense. You still need to invest into the interior. And you need to have a safety that can really pluck the ball out of the sky when it's in the proximity, right? Where am I wrong at, huh? So many people don't understand the concepts of it. They don't. Like I said in my previous video, you got to have a defense. They can turn over, make takeaways, force the opposition to go through their progressions a little bit quicker and have a smaller field, and then you got to capitalize. The Super Bowl was old school football, taking advantages of the opposing team weakness, and that's what life is all about too. May the healthiest team win. I said that at the beginning of the year last season. May the healthiest team win. But Lord, it was the defense didn't do that much. It was the offense. No. You got to figure out a way to take advantages of the situation. And that's what the Buccaneers did. Tom Brady, he exhibited and exudes leadership, yes. That's a great thing. But that's their deal. Russell Wilson, he exhibit and exude leadership as well. So does Dak Prescott. So I would say with those articles, Russell Wilson for Dak Prescott, first and foremost, Dak Prescott must get signed by the Cowboys in order for them to deal. And he have to sign on the dotted line, baby. And then on top of that, you got to look at it like, what, Seattle? Or are they going to just let that guy walk? No, they got to get something in return as well. And Russell Wilson, he was lamenting the fact that, hey, he won an offensive line. Well, Russ, hey, you got to figure it out, just like everybody else got to figure it out. But I'm quite sure that he'll figure it out. He always a motivated, positive thinking person. And I'm quite sure that before the start of the season, Jerry will win more and more headlines. And he will flat out win the ultimate ratings review. Because that's what he do, baby. Deadline makes deals, right? It's going to be the Dallas Cowboys before the end of this offseason will be paper champions. And I'm not talking negative. They will be paper champs. That's just how it goes every year. And then they will be put, watch, mark my word, before the start of the season, Super Bowl favorites, playoff contenders. It'll be news and storylines all wrapped around that. Watch. It's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute.